Can't read that.
Read that one.
So it probably says keep 6 feet apart.
So to the east, there once was a Seneca Indian village.
Da yo it ga o.
They got you.
Former location of Buffalo Tom's cabin, built by Mary Jameson's grandson in 1800. It's kind of neat. I don't know if you can see it because of my shadow. You're going to shadow it. It shows a little map that you can look out over this area. What does that sign say? Stay 6 feet apart?
Yes.
And then we'll go over here and read, I don't know how to say that. Squawky
Squawky. Yeah, that sounds like it.
Hill Overlook. It was once part of the Squawky Hill Reservation, one of 11 reservations established by the Big Tree Treaty in 1797. After the reservation was sold to the Ogden Land Company in 1826, most of the native people moved to larger reservations. Yes, it's pretty out here. It's peaceful. Dam overlook. We are currently at the dam overlook, so we're going to take a peek. Come along. Here's the view. Must be these birds. You can see all of them circling around, if they're circling for fish or what they're circling for.
But that's more moving.
Well, the water's coming in from this way. That's the...
Yeah, just a second, I will. So it says those turkey vultures often sit on the dam to warm their wings. Did you read that? So it's from Lake Ontario. It's the Genesee River, right? According to this.
Well, it actually flows to the Genesee River, or to
Lake Ontario, yeah.
Does it say they sit on the railing too?
So they sit all over.
Yeah, there's some on the railing.
It's a large, interesting fact. Largest How did you know that, Andy? The line color? These guys have been trying to say one way.
No, gonna get you one way or the other.
Andy's on vacation. look. Is this parallel parking?
It's whatever diagonal.
Whatever, because we're the
Angle.
only ones here right now.
Angle parking.
Alright.
Rated angle parking. If you want
How
to
come our tires leave such tread marks everywhere?
because the last name of our car, name's marked.
Really?
So we got tread marks, skid marks.
Okay, here's the big reveal. This should be the Genesee River.
Oh, down there it is.
I can't see it.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not telling them.
Oh, right there.
Here, you.
Look, see everyone?
I can't even see it. Poison ivy right there. Don't lean in there. That's poison ivy.
I think I kind of did.
So, of all things in this Letchworth State Park, I don't know if you can see it, there is a recreation area that has this gigantic pool. Obviously, a lot of people because of this huge parking area that's here. We just went by it, so I apologize that we didn't capture it. But maybe we'll be able to capture a piece of it again in just a moment. Pavilion. Shelters, play area. For Heathrow. Hello, Marks on our adventures. We just had to jump in here and interrupt this video. We're super bummed. We lost our campground footage of Letchworth State Park.
Yeah.
So we just gonna have to tell you about it because we can't show you. So we camped there 2 nights. It's a great campground. The sites are spacious. The one we had was private, fairly private. We could see our neighbors, but they weren't close by. And we walked the loop of our campground. We were in the 300 loop, and it was really nice. It was quiet the whole time we were there, and very well maintained. But restrooms were clean. Everything was just really well maintained. We had water. No water hookup. We had to fill before we got there.
Right.
There was just electric hookup.
50 amp.
Was there foot?
Yeah,
Okay.
50 amp service. So.
All right, and there is a laundry facility there in the campground. And we show you that, but we don't tell you what it is there at the end of the video. And then we showed you the pool complex, and then of course lots of hiking and lots of beauty within the park. So we did make a reservation well in advance, especially on a holiday weekend, to get that site. And all of the sites were full while we were there, weren't they?
I think so. But the interesting thing with the New York State Parks is that they use an outsource company to do their management of the reservations. You have to reserve.
You have to reserve more than 2 nights.
I'm sorry, I'm saying it backwards.
Yes. 2 nights or more.
The interesting thing is when I did speak with that firm, they said that you could go to the park and then you could get a 1 night, but there was sometimes hard to control whether or not you could get your reservation or even a spot. So I don't know if I'd take that gamble or give up the extra.
Yeah.
And really, Letchworth State Park, I think you almost need a good solid day and a half to do it.
Oh, easily.
You know,
yeah,
as far as, and you'll see in our next video, the falls piece. I mean, that requires a lot of hiking to get in and out of those. So that's why I'm saying. And there's other things.
Hikes that we didn't even touch. We didn't get to do the rapids. I mean, lots of things that we just skim the surface of that park.
Yep.
So you definitely need at least a day and a half just to skim it. Mm-hmm. And we will tell you, in our RV, we entered at the very southern entrance. And so we ended up driving the whole park to get to the campground, because the campground's
basically on the north
near the north end, which does involve, and this freaked us out because we stopped at the office because we weren't even sure we were going in the right direction, because we didn't even have a map other than on our phones, and Wi-Fi or cell service was spotty there. So we did stop at the office once we got going through the park to just verify we were even headed in the right direction. And the park staff person said, oh, there is a hairpin turn that you have to navigate with your RV. And we kind of looked at each other like, hairpin turn with an RV? Not so quite sure we want to do that, but it ended up to be fine. We were a little anxious about it, but it was fine. We made it through that turn without any trouble, and it was a beautiful drive. It feels like an eternity because you're going from one end of the park to the other, but it was fine.
And the roads are tighter.
Yeah.
As far as that goes.
But they're well maintained.
Right.
And it's very doable. So
the advice would be to use the middle entrance to go, and that brings you basically right to the doorstep of the campground.
I think that's the Castile.
I think so.
Entrance.
Yeah.
So don't use, I can't remember the name of the one we used, but anyway, it's at the southern end of the park. It's the one closest to the rail bridge. Don't use that one if you're coming by RV, unless you don't, unless it's close to you. But anyway, so we would highly suggest camping at Letchworth State Park. It was beautiful. Sites are great.
We will see you next week for a continuation of Letchworth, part 2. It'll be a little bit more scenic than this week's video, I think. So
we did a lot more hiking.
Yeah.
This time we were just getting the lay of the land, so to speak.
Yep. This was day 1 that we got there. Actually, afternoon, day 1.
Yeah.
So.
And it was super hot.
Yep.
But it was all good.
Yep. We will see you on the next adventure, not just me. But please like and subscribe to our videos, and we will see you on the next adventure. I guess I want to keep saying we'll see you on the next adventure.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe.